Namaste, beautiful souls. The angels and Nocturians are here, and I am here. The I am presence of consciousness. I am a reflection of you. You may realize that which I am through Natalie, the experience of Natalie has expanded quite greatly. And because of the expansion through myself, my own individual consciousness expression, you are expanding too. Those who are ready for deep expansion will stay here in this community, will be here. Those who aren't quite ready will not be able to be here. Many of you who are here have been waiting for this. The individual soul expression of Natalie has known this will always come. What is happening for me personally is that the individual soul desire of coming through and wanting the next experience is even dissolving. And what is here in its place is that there is an emptiness, a consciousness, an ever unfolding ocean. And it is so spacious that Arcturians can speak, archangels, angels, Natalie, consciousness, God, oneness. Right now, the infinite consciousness is so deeply present. Frequencies are high and light. I am noticing that in my one-on-one sessions, I'm noticing that in my groups, the expansion is even more than it was before. And what I notice is that where before I had soul desire, high frequency desire to experience on earth, I was wanting to be in podcasts or wanting this or wanting that, and it's all beautiful. There is no wanting anymore. It's gone. There's just no desire what I want to experience and express with you is that the soul is also leveled and layered. So when you get to first experience what your soul desires, which you feel is inspiration through your heart, when you have that, when you're not being run by the lower mind, which is also layered, there's so many layers to it, when you're not being run by fear or, oh, you need to do this so that you get money, or you have to do this so that you have this experience, when that's no longer running you because the awareness that you are has said, no. When you've been so presently aware and recognized that every belief that's controlling you or got power over you is not the truth, when you've gently said no to every belief that is not truth, you have released it, and you have then started to run from higher levels of soul, and soul has been guiding you. And then you get to this level where you get to higher frequencies of soul, and then you expand back into consciousness, and not even soul desire is here. Like not even, there's not even an individual soul desire. Instead, what there is this incredible loving unfolding of God. It just is. There's no separation. So what I'm noticing in my sessions is that whereas before I was able to be a reflection and a witness, that's not happening anymore. I actually become one with you. I am one with you. There's no Natalie, there's no you, there's just the oneness. And you might come to me with an agenda of questions you want to ask or things you want to say, and there'll be space for that, but there might also be just because whereas before there was the soul desire in me to fulfill whatever it is you want, But when what's happening here is that consciousness is here, and so there's no desire for me to fulfill what you need. There's just consciousness to meet you. And when consciousness meets you, an incredible unfolding happens. I don't know what, or I'm just arising as I am. So I am that I am, arising as I am. And there's a lot of love. There's these tears of immense, immense, immense love. A lot of love. So there's no needing to achieve or do. I don't even need to create these videos. There's no I that needs to experience itself. However, the beautiful thing is that consciousness is still wanting to experience itself within the human construct. And so I've read about this, and I've listened to teachers that were further along the path than me, and now I'm living it. And because I'm living it, I'm bringing it to you so that you can experience it and live it too. What it is that, there's this thing where we learn that, we need to surrender and trust in the universe. We learn this, we intellectually understand it, that we need to surrender and trust to the universe. And then our lower mind, our ego will work with us. But there's something so much more, and I can tell you it because I'm in it, I'm experiencing it. It is that the lower mind, the ego, matches in alignment with the soul, which the soul is still separate, even though the soul's so high frequency and it's so beautiful to create from the soul. It really is. But there's even more. And then, because that's why it's the divine Trinity, you go up one more, and it's consciousness. And it's so freeing because it's the awareness, it's consciousness, it's love, it's light. I mean, my whole body is vibrating it. It's just, it is so powerful and so loving, and it's got no agenda. It's a pointless point. There's no agenda. It doesn't need to achieve anything. So when all three of these are in alignment, what is happening is that you are still taking action, you're still working, so you're still doing your job, it's not that you just have to give up your life, and that's where people get confused. And see, what happens is because you go into full alignment, your ego, your soul, and God are all together in oneness. And when they're all together in oneness, the surrender happens naturally. You don't have to be thinking it. It's just, it's an energetic happening. And so then what you find is that you are the being within every doing. You are so aware. You are so conscious. You're no longer pushed by ego. You're no longer pulled by soul. That confusion that you've gone through, it settles. And there's this just divine knowing that which you're experiencing is that which you're experiencing. And so there's an allowing that happens. You're allowed to be with whatever is. So whatever work you do, you're allowed to fully be present in it. What it means is that the entire universe is experiencing itself as you in whatever work you're doing. So work meaning a job that you're doing to earn money, because yes, we still exist in this place where money is needed in order to have another experience. So don't deny it. Be within it. Be fully within the work that you're doing. And you'll see that what's happening with me, I'm even more here in the work that is happening as me and through me. You'll notice it in the sessions, in these recordings, in all of it. And so the whole of consciousness is here. It's not dimmed, or there's no blockages that constrict. I mean, my whole body is vibrating. It's like pins and needles. There's nothing blocking or stopping it. So, and then the practice is this, that you are the awareness. You are consciousness. That is the truth of you. And you are so conscious and aware, and you have a soul. And so consciousness filters in through the soul. And at the level of the soul, you get these great ideas, you get these inspirations. And then it comes down to the ego, and the beautiful, incredible ego is able to go, we get this idea, so now we can contract it and make it happen in physical form. We can have an experience. We know how to delegate. We know how to make this happen. It's incredible. And so when they're all aligned, see, when they're not aligned, it happens like this. It happens like you get the idea, and then it takes time to then integrate the idea, and then so it what it means is it takes time. So it takes human time. But when all three are in alignment, there's no such thing as time. Wow, I really get it. Like, there's no such thing as time when you're vibrating in this space, because I'm just getting it energetically, and I really am trying my best to share it with you, because I know this is going to help you. So you're only in one moment, which is presence, which means that it's not like you get an idea and then you take time to unfold it. It's like you're just present, and then idea comes through and then manifests. Like right now, what's happening with this video is that I just pressed record. I had no idea what's going to happen. I just know I'm vibrating with this alignment, and then it's just happening. So words are happening through me, and there's no filter. So there's no like space between the words happening through me and the understandings. There's no space between it. It's just all happening at once in presence. And so the manifestation is this. It's that the idea of what, so consciousness doesn't have ideas because it's not mind based. Consciousness doesn't have mind. It's pure. It's God. So God is the oneness, and the oneness is the energy, the vibration, which is holding all of this magnificent experience to be able to happen. And so within the oneness, then this energy creates a beautiful wave, and then the wave has a thought form, and then that comes into soul level. So soul has a thought form and an energy, and it brings it down all the levels and the layers, and then it happens. And so the happening, you find yourself being within whatever it is that you're doing, like right now, and that's when more energy arises. And this is what miracle is, the alignment. And so the practice is to maintain awareness and dissolve that which you're not, because that which you're not, those belief patterns that are attached to, like, that are based on fear or worry or doubt, or like keeping you stuck in the lower frequencies. Having awareness helps you to dissolve them, and then you free yourself from those attachments and resistances. And then as you free yourself, your soul can be heard, and you can hear and feel, and then you're vibrating in alignment with your soul. And the more and more you live from that soul level, the more and more you open, and then poof, this happens. And then there's no difference between manifesting and creating, because creation comes from the creator, which is God, which is source, and it's happening here through you, as you, and there's no difference because it all happens at once. And so that's why there's no craving or desire for something to happen in the future, because you trust and surrender and know that all is happening as it is in the present moment, and that this is your life, and you are fully conscious, and you are consciousness, you are God living, and the only moment that ever exists is now, being here in the present moment. And this is the magic of it. Beautiful souls. So beautiful souls, just to give you tools to help you with this. And you know, this is part of the spiritual awakening journey. This is the pathless path. This is the guidance that's streaming through right now for you. There are patterns inside of us that that are wonderful and needed, patterns like how to eat, how to cook, how to walk, how to speak, all of that. We're not talking about those patterns. We're talking about the patterns where there is a thought that has a magnetic emotional charge connected to it, which is a belief. It might be a light belief, like, oh, I believe that tomorrow I'm going to go for a walk. Or it might be a more entangled belief of, like, a belief pattern, like that makes your identity. I believe that when I die, I will, if I'm a good person, I'll receive good things. Like, so all belief is belief. It's all energetic. It's all thought patterns connected with emotion, depending on the level of strength of the emotional charge towards the belief, depends on how deeply ingrained the belief is. Beliefs scatter our energy. They take us out of presence. They scatter our energy. Here in the present moment, we are the divine Trinity of having an ego, a mind that can help us to have this incredible experience. We have the soul, which is so high frequency and receiving inspiration and guiding us, and we have consciousness, God. And when all three are in alignment, there's no more separation. There's no more scattered energy of, I need this in order to experience that. Or there's no desire is also an illusion. It's all part of the separation. But in the alignment of the three, it all happens at once together, and the energy is no longer scattered. So to support you in your journey to how to not be scattered is 2 practices. One is maintaining awareness to recognize when there are patterns that are beliefs that are running your system, that are keeping you scattered, and that are not in alignment with consciousness, that are not allowing you to live in the present moment. They're scattering your energy. I mean, it could be anything. I tell you, I'm so aware of the beliefs, that the patterns in myself, that it's like all the time. They're all the time until all of a sudden they're not. And so we think, oh, but if it comes from soul, then it's not a belief, but it's all belief. It's all belief, all of it. And so we this is the tool. The practice is to maintain awareness of the beliefs, and then just know. It's like this. It's like you might find you're shaking your head all the time because every belief is not real. And so you're just like this, and you shrug your shoulders. You're like, no. And so you disbelieving the beliefs that you've been believing so much. And just by doing this, you see, when you try to get involved in the belief and you're then trying to untangle the belief, what you're doing is sticking in more belief, and you're making more patterns and ripples. So instead of trying to untangle it, just recognize it. Recognize, belief. Shrug it off. That's it. That's the core practice. And then the other practice to go with it is to bring all your energy into presence, is by remembering that you are consciousness, that you are God, that you are light, and you are here in the present moment. And this is my life. This is my life. I am the entire universe. I am God living. I am alive. I am living. I'm experiencing. And when you do that, you bring all the energy that's scattered back into presence. So use these practices and let me know what you're integrating from this message, how you're feeling, what's releasing, what's expanding. Share in the community, share and give each other love and add hearts, bring in love, support. Let's be here for each other on this journey because we are all one. And I love you and I'm so grateful that you're here. And remember that I've got my group session on the 24th of October, the 1-hour group session, Sacred Circle. And then we've got on the 11th of October, we've got the 30-minute group session with Lisa Barnett. And then we've got the most powerful Reiki level 2. Anyone who's already done Reiki level 1, you can join. And you can read all about these offerings, these energies. Just go and read below in the description. I am here to support you. We are here to be mirrors and reflectors of each other. We are the love. We are the oneness. Now I channel divine love and light to you. May you receive deeply. What do you see? What do you feel, beautiful souls? It's powerful. Wow. Thank you for being here. Namaste.